Hey guys, this is Amit and you're watching Tech Dad. In this video, we are going to compare between Poco M3 versus Xiaomi Redmi 9, and we will discuss which one is better in camera, performance, display, body of the devices, features, communication chips, and about the prices. And in the end of the video, I will tell you which one is better according to me. So watch this video till the end. So without wasting any time, let's start the video. Let the comparison start with the camera. Starting with the rear camera of the devices, Poco M3 has triple camera setup, 48 megapixel of wide camera, 2 megapixel of macro camera and 2 megapixel of depth sensor. Whereas Redmi Note 9 have quad camera setup, 13 megapixel of wide camera, 8 megapixel of ultra wide camera, 5 megapixel of macro camera and 2 megapixel of depth sensor. So the winner here is Poco M3 because of triple camera setup and which have 48 megapixel of wide camera. And about the selfie camera of the devices, both of the devices have 8 megapixel of wide camera, but the winner here is Redmi 9 because it has slightly low aperture. Because of that, it can take good photos in low light condition as compared to M3. Let's talk about the camera features of the devices. Both of the devices have LED flash, HDR and panorama, so it's a tie here. And about the video recording options in the devices, both of the devices can shoot Full HD video max at 30 fps, so without a doubt, it's a tie here. Moving to the performance of the devices, let's start with the operating system of the devices. Both of the devices comes with Android 10 support, so it's a tie here. And about the user interface of the devices, both of the devices have MIUI, so again it's a tie. Let's talk about the processor of the devices. Poco M3 is powered by a Snapdragon 662, whereas Redmi 9 have MediaTek Helio G80. So clearly the winner here is Poco M3 because it have slightly better performance. And about the GPU of the devices, Poco M3 comes with Adreno 610, whereas Redmi 9 comes with Adreno 616. So again the winner here is Poco M3 because it can give you much more FPS in games as compared to Redmi 9. Let's talk about the clock speed of the devices. Poco M3 clock at 2.0 GHz based on octa-core Creo chipset, whereas Redmi 9 can clock at 2.0 GHz based on octa-core Cortex chipset. So I will call it a tie here because both of the devices can clock at the same speed. And about the RAM variants in the devices, Poco M3 have 4 GB of RAM options. In the other hand, Redmi 9 have 4 and 6 GB of RAM options. So the winner here is Redmi 9 because of multi-RAM options. Let's talk about the internal storage of the devices. Poco M3 have 2 storage options, 64 and 128, whereas Redmi 9 have 3 options, 32, 64 and 128 of storage options. So the winner here is Poco M3 because it have more read and write speed. And about the external storage of the devices, both of the devices have dedicated micro SD XC card slot option, so it's a tie here. Moving to the display of the devices, let's talk about the screen size of the devices. Both of the devices have 6.53 inches of display, so it's a tie here. And about the screen to body ratio of the devices, Poco M3 have 83.4%, whereas Redmi 9 have 83.2%. So I will call it a tie here because both of the devices have approximately the same ratio. Let's talk about the screen resolution of the devices. Both of the devices have Full HD Plus display, so it's a tie here. And about the display type of the devices, both of the devices have IPS LCD display, so again it's a tie here. Moving to the body features of the devices, let's talk about the thickness of the devices. Poco M3 have 9.6 mm of thickness, whereas Redmi 9 have 9.1 mm of thickness. So the winner here is Redmi 9 because of it have slightly slimmer body. Talking about the weight of the devices, Poco M3 have 198 grams, whereas Redmi 9 also have 198 grams of weight. So I will call it a tie here. And about the protective glass of the devices, both of the devices have Gorilla Glass 3, so I will call again it's a tie here. Let's talk about the build quality of the devices. Both of the devices have plastic back with plastic frame, so again it's a tie here. And about the SIM options in the devices, both of the devices have dual nano SIM support, so again it's a tie. Moving to some of the most important features of the devices, starting with the fingerprint scanner of the devices. Poco M3 have side mounted fingerprint scanner. In the other hand, Redmi 9 have rear mounted fingerprint scanner. So I will call it a tie here because it's up to you which position of fingerprint scanner you like. And about the sensors in the devices, Both of the devices have accelerometer, proximity and compass, so it's a tie here. Let's talk about the battery capacity of the devices. Poco M3 have 6000 mAh of battery, whereas Redmi 9 have 5020 mAh of battery. So the winner here is Poco M3 because of bigger battery capacity. And about the charging speed of the devices, Poco M3 have 18 watts of fast charging, whereas Redmi 9 also have 18 watts of fast charging. So obviously it's a tie here. Let's talk about the loudspeaker of the devices. Poco M3 have dual speakers. In other hand, Redmi 9 have normal speakers. So the winner here is Poco M3. And about the headphone jack of the devices, both of the devices have 3.5 mm of headphone jack. So again, it's a tie. Moving to the communication chips in the devices. Starting with the WLAN of the devices, both of the devices have Wi-Fi, AC, dual band Wi-Fi, Wi-Fi direct and hotspot. So it's a tie here. And about the Bluetooth of the devices, Poco M3 have 5th gen of Bluetooth, whereas Redmi 9 also have 5th gen of Bluetooth. So again, it's a tie. Let's talk about the GPS chips in the devices. Both of the devices have a GPS, GLONASS and BDS, but Redmi 9 have Galileo. So the winner here is Redmi 9. And about the USB connectivity of the devices, both of the devices have 2nd gen of Type-C connector with ODG support. So it's a tie here. Moving to the prices of the devices. In the international market, Poco M3 is available from $150 whereas Redmi 9 is available from $125 and in the Indian market, Poco M3 will start from 11,000 rupees and Redmi 9 is available from 9,000 rupees. So the conclusion of the video is, in the camera the winner is M3, in the performance the winner is Poco M3, in the display it's a tie here, in the body segment the winner is Poco M3, in the feature of the devices the winner is Poco M3, in the communication chips it's a tie, and about the prices the winner is Poco M3. So the decision is totally yours, which device you like the most so far, and let me know in the comment below what do you think, which one is better device for you. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you like our content, please like our video, share this video and subscribe to our channel. Comment what's your thought in the comment below. If you're watching this video on Facebook, please like our page TechDad. If you want to follow me on Instagram, here's my Instagram ID on the screen. This is Amit and I will see you guys in the next one. Till then, bye.